Hi everyone, it's Whitney Bond with Little Leopard Book, back with our spaghetti squash that we're making with the white cheese sauce, the healthy alternative to mac and cheese. So we've got the beautiful squash roasted fresh out of the oven. We're going to let it sit here and cool while we make the white cheese sauce. So we're simply going to add 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. We're going to use the part skim because we are going healthy here. So we're going to turn our burner on over medium heat. And now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of ricotta cheese, one of my favorites. Alright. Grab us a little spatula to help get this out. There we go. Alright, and now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of parmesan. Alright. Sometimes pouring is just not the best way to do it because it just comes out in big clumps. Alright, so we're going to let this get heated up and start to melt together. We're also going to add 1/2 cup of goat cheese. Goat cheese is creamy, it's delicious, and it's much healthier for you than a lot of other cheeses. I love to crumble it on salads, everything like that. Alright. Let's get this out here. Alright. Now we're going to let this melt, and I'm going to kind of show you what our spaghetti squash is going to look like. So let's peel the outer edge off, and then we're going to grab a fork. Be right back. Boom, the fork. Alright, and now we're just going to pull this out, and see, it looks just like spaghetti. Doesn't that look just like a spaghetti noodle? Can you see that spaghetti noodle? So cool! Okay, we're going to prepare this because once our cheese sauce starts to melt together and become a nice creamy cheesy texture, we're going to just go ahead and add that spaghetti squash into it. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit thick, so we're going to go ahead and add about a 1/4 cup of milk. I like to use soy milk in my house, but you can add regular milk, soy milk, whatever kind you would like, whatever you've got on hand. It's just a 1/4 cup of that so we can thin out the sauce a little bit. Alright, let's get nice and creamy. It's going to be a delicious cheese sauce for our spaghetti squash. Okay, now back to the squash over here. So we're basically just going to take this and just going to use a fork to pull it all out. Let's see. And we'll just take like the orangey strings from the middle that were left behind. And we're just going to add this to our sauce as soon as it's ready. Alright, so our sauce is now a creamy white sauce, as you can see here. So we're going to go ahead and add that spaghetti squash just right out of its shell over into the sauce. Make sure to get any of those little seeds that were left behind out of there. Alright, there we go. And we're going to add this spaghetti squash. So cool. I feel like kids will love this because it looks like spaghetti. So that's something that they know and love. There we go. Get that out of there. Now we're going to just mix that into our white creamy sauce. This is looking so good. Alright, then I'm just going to take the other half and throw that in there, and voila! You have a healthy alternative to macaroni and cheese. The white cheese sauce, spaghetti sauce, squash. Try to say that 3 times fast. Sauce, squash, spaghetti, it's a lot of words. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Little Leopard Book with another great recipe for you. I'm Whitney Bond.